This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.
So, I mean, it's just an incredible opportunity for that young man. He doesn't even know what he has around him, you know, being represented by Ortiz and Herman. And I think it's going to be great for him, you know, for the future. Big boy, 6'8".
Yeah. Damn. I kept thinking of, and he wasn't as big, but if you're Holmes like, and you just jab the crap out of people at that size, you'll just
It's hard
pummel them, and then boom.
You know, I had the chance to see him spar about a month and a half ago, and I had no idea who he was. So I walked into the gym to see my other fighter, Eric Lanzas, who also trains with Herman Caicedo, and I see this big giant, and I told Herman, I said, "Who is this guy?" He said, "I signed him. He's with us now." And I said, "Wow!" And then I saw him sparring, and I won't mention the names of who he was sparring with, but he really hurt the guy he was sparring. He was a really big name.
Can he box?
He can box, he can fight, he can punch. He's mean, he's tough. I think sky's the limit for that kid.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. He's from Luis Ortiz's old neighborhood in Cuba.
Okay.
So he knows him since he was a kid. Luis knows him since he was a kid. So when he got older, you know,
is he a slugger? Or is he does he have a little like what's the English guy who's actually a pretty decent boxer that sings? What's the Fury?
Oh yeah.
Does he have a little fury in him in that sense that?
I mean,
that he can punch and box?
I wouldn't be able to tell you that just yet because I haven't really had a chance to see him fight. You know, obviously this will be his pro debut, so we'll all be able to get a feel for what he can or can't do. But I'm really looking forward to seeing him, you know?
Yeah, because it's intriguing when you see somebody like that, man.
Absolutely.
Now the good thing is about this card, which is intriguing all over the place. You know, Romero's a very good tactician. He's going to be a fun guy to watch. Argalagos. Talk to us a little bit about some of these fights. I see Ufares is right here. So tell me a little bit about all the guys.
Well, Derek Ufares is an 18-year-old kid. He's from Puerto Rico, was part of the team over there. He has a total of 92 amateur fights. He's got a great family, a great support system, great father, great coach. They really care for him. You know what I mean? As you can see, they come dressed, represented. They really care about their craft. So I had the privilege of signing him about a month and a half, 2 months ago. And tomorrow night will be his pro debut. He's been real anxious to get in the ring, and I'm dying to see him fight. The people are dying to see him because he just turned 18 last month. So, you know, he's a baby in essence who's a man. So he's coming to show what he can do, and we hope the fans here in South Florida embrace him.
All right. Give us a little more info on a couple of other fighters.
Well, we got another.
We should look at it, and whether it's on Fight TV.
Yes.
By the way, Fight.tv, you can actually watch the entire pay-per-view card. It's like a joke. It's like $15 or something like that. It's really stupid. It's just cheap money. It's way more expensive to go to a movie theater. Okay.
Absolutely.
So you're better at home, and you won't even catch COVID. So watch it. Okay. Anyway, go ahead.
As long as you don't do a test, you won't catch it. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, we also have on a card from Puerto Rico an Olympian who's part of the Olympic team. He's got a total of 187 amateur fights.
Wow.
He's 23 years old, 6'2", 168 pound, really, really good kid. Also with a great family around him, a great team. And his name is Luis Rodriguez. So he's definitely also one to keep an eye on, out for. So also we have Eric Lanzas, who was part of the Nicaraguan national team, and he's got 200 amateur fights.
Damn.
And this kid can really fight. We call him the bully because he's really tough. And, you know, they're tagging him as the next Ricardo Mayorga, being that, you know, Nicaragua has had some real greats, right? Yeah. Alexis Arguello.
I was just talking about the whole Aaron Pryor thing, how he was never the same after Pryor in his mixed bottle.
Man, Pryor's something else, though. That was a big, tough dude, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
So,
yeah.
But Eric Lanzas is a real special kid, you know? He works very hard. He's 9-0 as a professional with 6 knockouts. There's a lot of people interested in him right now. I've gotten a lot of calls from people to work with him.
Homestead kid, or he's calling Homestead home.
Yeah, he's from Homestead. You know, he trains over here on 8th Street also at Caicedo Sports Gym, but he is from Homestead, so he's got a nice big following. Kid sold about 150 tickets, so he's got a lot of people coming out to see him. It's going to be fun.
That's going to be awesome.
I want to see that kid, Ariel De La Torre.
Okay.
After that stare down that they just had. Yeah. Went like this, or sliced his neck and bumped the other kid, and the other kid is
Correll from Virginia.
Yeah, and Correll looked at me. He said, "You're going to see tomorrow." I said, "I'm not going to see nothing. You're going to see. I'm not going to see nothing. I don't have.
We're
I don't
too
have
old
that
to be getting in that ring. Yeah.
I'm past 50. I'm not worried about that.
Yeah. We're here to watch.
Absolutely.
You guys are the tough guys. We're not the tough guys anymore.
Yeah, and then Isaac Carbonell is a great kid. You know, he's a 6'3" or 4" light heavyweight. You know, from Cuba. Also has a lot of 100+ amateur fights in Cuba, and he trains with Eufrasio Gonzalez Franco, who's a well-known coach here, good friend of mine also. Sky's the limit for him if he keeps it right. He's managed by Lazaro Martinez, and he's got a good team around him too. I don't know how tough the fight he's in, but we'll see tomorrow night. But there's some prospects on the card, like you said. George Romero is always a fun kid to watch because he's just so classy.
Right.
You know, he's a nice kid.
He's had him on last week. He carried himself so well.
Oh man, he's great, dude. You know, he's probably the kid that I've promoted the most without having signed. You know, because I don't have George Romero.
Right.
I don't promote him or represent him in any way. But his manager Leo are friends of mine, and they've always done a great job with his career. I've always tried to help him any which way I can. Put him on at the Hard Rock when we were there, and you were there for a lot of the fights at the Hard Rock too.
Yeah.
So yeah, Georgie's a well-known name here. So people will enjoy his fights. And I mean, the fight to watch of the night definitely has to be a pick'em fight. Is Abraham Martinez versus Orestes Velazquez. There's a lot to lose in that fight. Abraham Martinez, a PBC fighter, he's 9-0 with 6 knockouts. Orestes Velazquez is 2-0 with 2 knockouts.
And by the way, Martinez has 7 knockouts. You're taking one away from him.
I'm sorry, Abraham.
Okay.
Yeah, 7 knockouts.
Remember, we're not the tough guys anymore. We can't get this stuff wrong.
No, absolutely. I'm not looking for a beating anytime soon.
No.
But that's a real tough one. That's a real good fight. And the main event, obviously, Argelagos. Going up against that 19-1 kid from Venezuela, you can always tell what kind of shape a fighter is going to be in at the weigh-ins. When they take off their shirt, if you see that rips on the side and, full of fiber, and you could tell he's in real shape for the fight that he trained. The ones who take advantage of that are the fans. They're the ones who get to enjoy from that. So I think, hey, an 8-0 against a 19-1, ain't nothing wrong with that for Miami boxing.
What can you tell me about the Bahamian kid, Rashid Williams, going up against Danielle Molina, who's making a pro debut?
Man, I really don't know too much about either one of them.
Okay.
But I can tell you that the kid from the Bahamas flexed his muscle, put his elbow right in his face. The other kid, kind of fizzled to the side a little bit. So I don't know what could happen. I know that that kid is like an amateur, has fought a lot of amateur fights here.
Molina,
I believe he's out of
I think I saw
Chico's gym.
I think I saw him at
Contenders. That's his gym.
I think I saw him in some undercard, like he was like some kind of exhibition thing or something.
How'd he do? Did you like him?
I think I did see. Like I thought he was like I think if he's the guy I'm thinking of, it was like a really physical kid.
They told me he can fight.
Yeah.
They told me it ain't like it looks. So
okay,
you never know. You can never in boxing. You can never judge a book by its cover, right? Look at Teofimo Lopez versus Cambosos. What happened, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah. All right. So this should be a hell of a card. Now, maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. Are there plans for more cards? Because that's
that's the plan. The plan was to unite forces here in South Florida. I had the privilege of working with Leon Margulies of Warriors Boxing, my dear friend Louis de Cubas, who I've known so many years, his son as well, and having all the promoters here, well, not all of them, but most of them, join forces, work together. Julio Martinez, who's helping the cause as well, and that's what Miami was missing, man. So hopefully,
but our history, bro, come on, man. And we're the damn gateway to the Americas, to the Caribbean. Come on,
I know.
Dude.
It's got to only get better from here. We're hoping 2022 will be a real positive year, and the Hialeah Casino has shown a lot of interest in what we're doing and the plans that we have. So, I just want to thank everybody, Mr. John Bernetti, Frank Fiore. I want to thank Louis de Cuba Sr. and Leon Margulies, Melvin Rivas, Chico Rivas.
I just want to see you guys keep doing it, because if we can make it a tradition, I think that's when we start to build the crowds. If they know it's always coming, I think it's one of those things. You hit it.
You hit it right where it needed to be spoken about. So, in Field of Dreams, they say if you build it, they'll come.
Yeah.
Well, we're building it now. So hopefully, second, third, fourth show, it catches on. It's right in the center of Miami. Beautiful venue. Hard to come across to have good boxing like this. So we want to try to bring that here. So hopefully we can do it 3-4 more times this year. and then plan real hard for 2023.
If you do 3-4 more times this year, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan.
Because I think that's when people then it starts to pick up a buzz. You know what I mean? And more people want to be a part of it, and then the event becomes bigger and bigger.
And there's going to be a lot of big name people here. You know what I mean? We're going to see former world champions here. I heard your Dennis actual champions. I heard your Dennis Ugas is coming over here. As you saw, Luis Ortiz, King Kong Ortiz, is here at the press conference. You know, talking
everybody
want
to take a picture with him.
Yeah, he's a great guy. You know, he's a big teddy bear.
Yeah.
I love that guy.
He's a good dude. He's a cool dude. He's a character.
Yeah.
I like him. I like him. All right, Henry, good stuff, my brother. Look forward to the fight card tomorrow, man.
Thank you very much, bro. A pleasure to be on the Big O Show with you always. You're a true gentleman and the best at what you do.
Thank you, my brother. That's too kind.
God bless.
Thank you. Thank you. There you go. Henry Rivolta getting it done here. It's going to be a great fight card out here at Hialeah Park, man. We're going to have some fun.
This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.